What is up, everyone? D-Master Dan here. Just wanted to do a little recap of our most recent war here over at Axe You Something. Yep, that's right. You see it there, Onehive 2.0. This was just a random spin, random midweek spin here. And yeah, we knew as soon as we saw this, we were going to have our work cut out for us. And as you can see, 69 to 79 in true Onehive fashion. 2.8 gave us a butt kicking. There's a couple of struggles here, as I'll kind of get to you and show you. We just really had a tough time. After this update, our Town Hall 11s, Town Hall 10s, really just have taken a beating as far as strategy goes. And there were some other factors in that I'll get into here soon, but man, overall, they just, I'll kind of show you what they did to our bases here. They just really crushed us. They were solid. They 3-star Delk in there, just all the way down. Only missed a couple of our 10s there. But overall, their 9s, from the very get-go, just super high fresh hit rate. As I can get into it here soon, our 9s, 9s all the way to 10s, 11s, all just kind of struggled. Had to use a lot of dips to get their 9s cleared out. They had really, really solid bases. We did manage a couple of good hits, down here, and I'll kind of get into those here soon. But as you can see, we even left number 30 there. 2-starred, make 99%, which is kind of a heartbreaker there, but wouldn't have solved the 10-point loss there. So one thing we have, before we get into these replays, one thing we've kind of discovered here is that we suck against the ring bases, and every single one of their 11s pretty much threw up some sort of ring base, and it just made it really tough on our Town Hall 10s to try to 2-star. Ended up wasting quite a few hits on trying to get those done. Even had quite a few Town Hall 11s really, really struggle with these, which kind of just really led to us, not really getting it done. We left number 2 there with no stars. A ton of these 1-starred, but props to Onehive there, throwing those ring bases up. They're tough right now. So I guess we can just start getting into this. We'll kind of start from the bottom. Not a great war for us, but we did have a couple of good hits. We'll start off down here with Chizzy on number 29 here. Let's see here. He had I think he was going with the Queen Walk Valk hit here. So I think he's going to start it from up here at the top here. Just drops his queen and the healers there. Notice he's actually got a couple healers in the bag there too. He's going to be saving those for some bowlers he's going to drop out of his clan castle here. Kind of walks in here. Gets to kind of just is able to clear out this this Tesla farm in here, as well as the queen. Is able to get the CC pull here nicely. Speed this up. So he pulls it through here, gets three baby drags in that CC taken out. Drops the CC there. Got the healers on the bowlers there. Drops all of his Valks. King smashing away here. Bowlers end up walking. Only a couple of them ended up going into the core there, but it actually ended up working out for him. He got all the Valks right into the core there. The Valks just are able to just smash through these walls here. Healers keeping the bowlers up around the outside to clean that trash up. Queen kind of went around the outside, took out the ARD there. Really from there, it's about all she wrote there. He's got one more heal left to drop on this last group of Valks. And bowlers there, and that's about it. Solid hit there from Chizzy. Well done, man. And that's all she wrote. Alright. Okay, so next we got Firestarter here, which is actually my mini. Yeah, I'm going to be give myself a little props here. 6-pack for me against your Onehive 2.0 guys. Pretty proud of myself. They had some really tough bases. As you can see, we had to use a ton of tens to drop to clear them. It was just kind of had a good war for myself. So we'll go over a couple of these attacks. Both of these hits, I used this stoned hobo hit. Really been liking it lately. Was able to take advantage of a few of these bases here that just allowed me to get a deep penetration with these 3 golems here. So as you can see, I dropped the first one there, a couple of whiz on the side to really just start creating a big funnel. So there they are, wizards just taking out all that trash on the side one. Finally dropped that 3rd golem there. Kind of had a fail there that didn't really want the wall breakers to try to bust into that exact spot, so ended up just dropping a jump here. Luckily it was actually ended up getting me as deep as I needed to into the base here. Golems start walking in, king, queen, bowlers. Got the poison down for the CC, all the gobs and baby dragon there. Drop the rage on the kill squad here, and then they just start going to work here. Bowlers kind of get taken out by that giant bomb and queen there, but Golem's still doing some nice tanking there. My queen's able to take out enemy queen without having to bust her ability. And now I just start sending all these hogs. All they've got is this outer ring here to clear through. So 2 heals is more than enough to keep them covered as they just start kind of plowing through the outer ring here. As you can see, king still going, queen, bowlers still there in the core. So just huge value out of those golems in that kill squad. Able to drop the last heal there, cover those hogs as they take out the archer towers. The last couple of Teslas here. And that's just about it. Hogs are going to take out these last couple of defense here. And that's about it. So ended up working out really well. Hit went according to plan, which is always what you like to see. And there's 3-star number 1 there. All right, and then I hit another hit for me here. Get into that one here, 27. Again, same kind of hit here. Kind of pause this for a sec. So this is kind of an interesting base. Gave some people some trouble, but one thing I noticed on here is that this one jump, if we place it right here, kind of, right between this CC and that archer tower there, that jump there is going to allow my, my golems to just, get really deep into that base. Going to be able to pull the, the CC, take out the queen, and just get a large portion of this base taken out with just the kill squad. So the plan here was these 3 defense here, drop the first golem at this top mortar here, get some whiz over there, have it clear out that side before I drop any of these other golems here, because as you can see as soon as I drop those, the CC is going to get pulled. So kind of just want to take care of this upper portion over here first before I start, before I have to pull that CC. Golem goes down, tanking, wizards taking out that mortar, taking out that Tesla, taking out some of that trash. As soon as those buildings start going down here, gonna start dropping the rest of these golems here. Oh, that'll follow there. And so drop the rest of the wizards, drop a couple more wizards there, golems jump. As soon as they take out those wizards take out that building, drop the king, drop the queen, drop the CC bowlers. And boom, there they go. They're going to start heading into this core. Drop a rage right there. Just get them moving. Get that queen taken out. Get the king here taken out here in a sec. And boom, golems doing tons of tanking for those bowlers there. Heroes getting in there. Yeah, as you can see, I mean, that's, huge portion of that base taken out already from just the kill squad here. Doesn't leave a whole lot left for my hogs to do. Sprinkle them in here to the right. Get a heal on them right there. They're gonna take out that nice big chunk of defenses here. A couple of Teslas. Just save that second heal right there. while those little skellies are beating on him. Weren't able to do a whole lot. King, queen, bowler's still up, cleaning up that trash, circling around the base. Still got a decent amount of hogs left there. Just enough to get these last few defense taken care of. And just this last arity, and that's about it. So yeah, solid war. You know, it was just took advantage of a few weaknesses in these bases here, and there weren't many, so it was pretty tough to find them. But we did have a couple of good hits. I'm gonna do one more here from Hold My Beer. Does a pretty cool hit. It's got a Stoned La Loon going here. So he's dropping this baby drag up at the top, start creating his funnel. Drops his golem. He's got a few minions over here picking off some free trash there. Drops his second golem. You know, funnel's pretty much set at this point. You know, baby drag getting a ton of value out of that. Drops in a couple of wall breakers there to bust in, and boom, there's queen. Golems are getting ahead of everything, tanking there. Drops the CC bowlers. Dropping the king here in a sec. He's got that jump down. And just that one jump, a couple of golems and bowlers here, they're going to be able to get super deep into the space. CC gets pulled there, got a poison for him. Dropped his king kind of late there. I don't think he meant to do that, but ended up working out. King gets in there, busts the queen ability to get these Arity taken out pretty quick. He's already got 3 Arity taken out with that kill squad, so huge value out of that. Starts dropping the lavas and the loons behind. Drops his second lava there. More loons. Already had a lava pop, which is perfect. And at this point, you know, last Arity is just about to get taken out by these loons. Uses that last haste just to get those balloons over there. Has a troll Tesla pop up over there, which kind of caused a little time. Last lava pops there, which is pretty much perfect for cleanup there. Loons travel all the way down there to that Tesla, get it taken out, and yeah, that's all she wrote. Solid hit there from Hold My Beer. And that's about it as far as Town Hall 9s go. Like I said, I mean, it was just really, really tough for us to get those cleaned. Had to use a lot of dip hits to get those, you know, majority of those taken out. So props to a couple of those guys, those other guys who got, you know, some of those 9s cleared. Now we're going to get up to, let's see, a couple of dip hits. Didn't have a whole lot of, you know, Town Hall 11 on Town Hall 11 action, as you can see. You know, none of our Town Hall 10s were really able to 3-star any of the Town Hall 10s, so had a couple of good dip hits here. First one we'll do here, Ruger actually had a 6-pack here. Awesome war for him. Both dip hits, but you know, nowadays after that update, you know, as a lot of you know, it's not easy. Those hits aren't definitely, you know, they're not you know, guaranteed. So props to him for getting, you know, a 6-pack pulled off. So first of his hits we'll do on 17 here. So Ruger's been using this Valk Bowler hit, and he's haven't had pretty good success with it. You know, these aren't completely maxed Town Hall 10s, but they're pretty up there. You know, level. You know, he's got level 2 Infernos there, so you know it's definitely not maxed by any means, but he's getting it done. He's dropping all of his bowlers there, gets a good enough funnel, gets the wall breakers in there, gets a rage. He's got that those jumps for the core, which pretty much just opens up the whole base for him. So those bowlers, those Valks, kind of just go crazy. Gets the warden off there early while his troops are engaged with the CC under those Infernos just to keep him up. And then from there, it's, you know, pretty much game over. Gets that queen deep in there, gets that first Inferno taken out. Hits a couple of bombs there, but nothing too big. Queen taken out a few of those last few lava pups, but you know, as you can see, you know, golems are, you know, all the way in the base. They're tanking for those few bowlers up top. Valks down bottom, cleaning out those whole compartments there. You know, level 2 Inferno isn't going to do a whole lot to them there, so they're able to just clean that up nicely. Golems start coming down here to start doing some more tanking for the, you know, a couple more of those streams of that Inferno. Kind of speed this up here. Yeah, and from there, you know, just pops the queen ability. He knows he's gonna have enough to get to that, you know, get to that last Inferno there, and there you go. Awesome first hit, man. All right. Next hit here. This is one from myself here. Had a nice little dip there. Actually, I've been testing out this solid base that would work with the new bitch hit. You know, bowlers and witches. I've seen it a couple of times. You know, a couple of bases you can exploit. You know, it can do work on. This base, just noticed I could get in with a couple wall breakers and a jump. It's just going to get me super, you know, a couple jumps is going to get me super deep into this base. It's going to allow those bowlers and those witches just to kind of go crazy there. Again, it's level 2 Inferno. It's not completely max base, but you know, the bowlers and the witches are, you know, with the witches' health increase now after the update, they're able to just, you know, really get in there, you know, tank enough damage where they stay up for long enough. So get those jumps in, get the rage in. The CC's engaged with the troops there. Get that second jump there. I pop the warden ability there just to, you know, keep those witches, keep those skellies up, you know, while they're getting into that right into that core right away. But, you know, right here at this point, you know, all my troops are pretty much mid. Still got a few witches bottom, few bowlers and witches up top, keeping that trash, keeping that outer ring going. And then the core, you know, kind of starts to fizzle out here, but kind of seems to be the case on these, you know, these bitch hits. It's kind of just gets in. You try to get as deep as you can, but, you know, a couple bombs do take out, you know, those kind of last remaining troops, but Queen still got her ability. You know, defenses on the are getting distracted by these outside skeletons, outside witches. So, you know, just does it pretty much all the tanking that the Queen needs there to just kind of finish off these last few bases. You know, she starts beating on a wall, but at this point it's pretty much over. I've got a few baby drags left for cleanup. You know, a couple witches going. Yeah, there's pretty much not a whole lot left here. Kind of speed it up. Queen ends up beating through walls there. Not even really needing her ability there, but yeah, got it done. Definitely not super OP, but you can definitely get the job done. Alright. So we'll go up here to the Ruger's second hit, up here on number 16. Kind of goes with a similar hit again. He's been liking this hit quite a bit. You know, a little bit more maxed out Town Hall 10 here. And still getting it done pretty nicely. So he starts dropping gets those outer huts taken care of, and then again just drops just a line of bowlers there to kind of create the funnel for him. Mid bowlers just, you know, end up funneling right there to the center. Drops that jump, and everything's gonna really just start getting to that core, and he's gonna, you know, just kind of wreck it from there. Got the poison on the CC, the Queen there. Queen's already down. He's got a heal there. Knows he's gonna take out these, you know, this first Inferno pretty quick, so you know, heal does do a little bit of work for him. Queen's in there. Bowler's going crazy. King going crazy. Both Infernos are down at this point. He's got plenty of bowlers. Got his Queen up in a rage. Still got her ability. You know, golems are already all the way through the base, tanking this Tesla farm. And yeah, from there, kind of has to blow the Queen ability there, but, you know, gets that double bomb, takes out that Queen, but he's got enough left over here with the bowlers and the Valks that he's able to just kind of circle it there with the warden for support and just kind of clean up this outer row of buildings left up here. So awesome hit, Ruger. Solid war. 6-pack for you, my man. And there we go. Perfect bounce there to finish it off. Well done, some hero bowlers there for sure. All right, so last hit we're gonna do here is John, 3-star number 9, right here, pulling out an air hit for us, which is he's kind of been the first and only guy so far to really kind of master the air hits against these Town Hall 10s, and he's been doing an awesome job at it. So great job, man. He would have gotten a 6-pack. A couple things, a couple small things went wrong on his first hit, but he definitely gets it done with this one. As you can see, he's got that wizard there taking out, starting to create his funnel. He's got the baby dragon down here helping with that funnel. Gets his wall breakers in there. He's going at this corner, which can be risky, but he sets a great funnel. Drops his bowlers, drops that jump, king. Everything's funneling in there just perfectly. Drops the poison there to get that CC as it starts getting lured here. Gets a really nice early tomb on the CC. Engages his troops and his kill squad here. And bowlers, already just about to take out Inferno number 1 there. Take out Airdy number 1. Gets the CC taken care of. As you can see, they're actually going to end up getting this other second Airdy. So he gets an Inferno and 2 Airdy, out of that kill squad. Which is just huge. At that point, he's got his lavas here left, loons, haste, freeze, 2 rage, more than enough to really clear out this base. Queen there still going up. Gets a freeze on that Inferno and Tesla just in time for that Queen to get in there and get some solid shots, and she gets that last Inferno right before she goes down. So, pretty much, good game from there. Has that last rage, got a couple loons in the back here, to tank perfectly for that whiz tower while the rest of that big group clump, gets in there. And there you are. That's it. Really, really awesome hit from him. Solid war, John. All right, well that's about it for us. As you can see, it was just there's not much up here to show. Really kind of struggled, but overall it was a really great learning experience. Onehive had some really awesome hits and really cool new strategies that we're going to work on ourselves. Obviously, showed us some weaknesses. We got to work on our ring base hits. Work on working on getting those 2-starred, figuring out some strats to hopefully maybe get some Town Hall 10s in there to get those taken care of for us. But overall, awesome war from those guys. Give them props. Super good, super classy guys over there at Onehive 2.0. We're already looking. I know a lot of our guys are looking forward to hopefully getting a friendly challenge put up against Onehive again. See if we can put up some better numbers against them. But overall, really fun war. Really good learning experience for us. So yeah, I think that's I'm gonna call it. That's gonna do it for this recap. Hope you all enjoyed. I know this is one of kind of the first recaps that we've done here. We're gonna get them going more regularly for all our regular farm war spins and friendly challenges. So yeah, stay tuned. Thanks, guys.